What's up, everybody? I am Erikka, and we are here to watch Interview with the Vampire episode 5. So, we met Claudia last episode. She's smart, adorable, impulsive like a teenager, and adding being a vampire to that just, whew, yeah. And she has essentially a devil and an angel trying to guide her through this. Of course, Lestat is the devil. Helps her with her worst impulses, and Louis is trying to be an actual father figure. It makes me wonder. Louis grew up with a father in his home. You know, his father wasn't as savvy financially as he portrayed to be. He still had a father in his home. It is interesting to see if they will talk about Lestat's past. Before he became a vampire, he told a story to Louis' family about his father and his brothers being cruel to him. I wonder if that was true, and if that is what shaped him into being the complete asshole that he is now. Immortal asshole, that's what he is. So we're just going to see what episode 5 has to give. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thanks. And yeah, let's just get into it. So here we go.
What do you think will happen to Mr. Dulac when you publish this book? When the other vampires of the world get their hands on it?
As long as they pay full freight.
They will make their way to Dubai. They will scale the sides of this building, force their way inside, and paint the walls with his blood. You are chronicling a suicide. Do not look down on Claudia. Look in the mirror.
Meals are too meager. What if you bring one of your kills into a room? We could tie him up next to the coffin.
She's not surviving on birds or nocturnals, Louis. She waits for that slither of time when I'm on the hunt, and we've gone around the back to make nice with the rat catcher.
Or she's slowly starving herself.
Boom. I know what I'd do, but you've cut my hands off. My parenting is
Sadistic.
Mm-hmm.
So save your words when it comes to Claudia.
Dear Diary, am I gonna be a virgin every single time I do it? Won't my skin down there grow back like my hair does when I cut it?
Jesus.
Well, I mean, that's not fun. If that's the case.
Whole lot of concern's been wasted on you these past months.
Did you read my other ones?
No.
I did. Inked with ungratefulness.
Where are the bodies?
Well, then I guess you better hope and pray your top man to clean up good.
Unpleasantness in the ninth ward.
The floaters.
I read about that in the papers. 6 bodies, President.
6? Try 50 cent. Has some soft part of it lopped off. Finger here, a foot there, a toe. To hell, one poor woman was missing her left.
What does that X mean?
Sirs, my name is Deputy Havisham. Am I speaking with the owners of this townhouse?
You are. And can you explain your presence in it?
Well, we've had a few citizens go missing from Rue Royale. A young maid, not 2 doors over.
We sell incinerators.
Y'all, this is stressing me out. I almost skipped ahead. Oh, God. She been keeping trophies.
Congregate infection breeds, the problems can waylay even the most formidable municipalities.
And we bring our clients here to demonstrate the product.
Supposed to love. You two have each other. Who's my Lestat? Who's my Louis? What a human would want me? Perverts? Like the uncle at the rooming house who used to watch me pee? Or little boys? And 40 years from now, still little boys? How are you gonna fix it, huh? Which one are you gonna fuck me?
You're not my type. I like a full of figure.
Stop.
She's being emotional.
Are a mistake.
How about you shut the fuck up?
He treats us like shit and you take it. Why is that? And you, cruel as the devil ever made, to refuse me one love when you've got two.
I don't love you. Two. Wait.
White girl, down Algiers, sings torch songs with a flat no nothing ass. Been following you, Uncle Les. You ain't been your careful self. He's gotten tired of us, Daddy.
He got a side chick?
Housewife.
This is messy. This is worse than Real Housewives.
I've been entertaining myself.
You ain't getting no dick tonight.
I was breathing. Maybe I'd have a handsome husband by now. Or maybe he'd be plain but with a good disposition. That'd be fine too. I'd be sweeping floors, making dinners, nursing babies. Maybe I'd go to church. You think on that, so.
Mm-hmm. It feels like her voice is maturing, even though her body isn't.
I had no words for her. What words were there?
No, we're not.
It all happened so fast.
She makes you and Frenchie look like a couple of whiny existential queens. Probably why she's a fucking gold mine. The girl who moves 1,000,000 books.
I won't have her exploited.
Won't matter what your intentions are. It's the world out there now. Put it out there. They decide what it is.
That's true.
It can get away from you.
We should leave the city, start anew.
Yes,
Kind of betray them.
I agree. I agree with Lestat.
Chicago, Los Angeles,
Paris.
no.
No Paris. He didn't already sack that
We should
city.
dismantle her.
You are not allowed to ride one of those things on campus.
You can't read. I can't ride. This guy knows all the rules.
This is our school. Where is your fighting pride?
You hungry?
Oh! I mean...
That's the depression. It's your fault she's gone. If you hadn't pushed her,
Claudia.
you hadn't done yet.
Claudia. I cannot listen to this insanity about Claudia one more time. Bordel de merde. Il me chie dans la main jusqu'au cadenas.
I took an unsavory delight in provoking Lestat. But it was a cheap satisfaction.
That is a
As the
terrible,
tourist
terrible
carriages
existence
rode by,
in a relationship.
whispering tales of the weird
Yikes.
brothers who
Used to work for Mr. Henry Ford in Detroit. Sent about 20 of us over to a place called Copenhagen and built a factory. Met my maker walking the harbor one evening. Trouble punching the clock after that.
How'd you get back home?
Faked my own death. Shipped back on a boat in a coffin.
Nah.
Got to hear my own funeral.
Nah.
No lie. Only a couple dozen people showed up. Most didn't have much to say. Started talking about the weather a few minutes in. Almost got myself buried alive.
Bruce. You don't kill like a Bruce.
What do I kill like?
You kill like a killer.
I wonder if she can trust this person.
Not the kind of book I'd read. Thanks, killer.
How old are you, Claudia?
104.
Always had a fondness for older women.
You're getting a little close there, Bruce.
You are being rude!
I knew it. I knew it. Something told me. I was like, I wonder if she can even
away.
trust him.
I knew you'd regret it. Courtesy demands that you, when you are a guest, shall show neither annoyance nor disappointment, no matter what happens.
Let's see. Bruce walked back from the fire and leaned down over me and torn out pages.
Don't ask again.
I'd be like, I'm gonna pack my stuff up.
Mr. Dulac occasionally finds it difficult to talk about Claudia. The interview, if you are...
Bitch. It'd have been better if you just said bitch.
Like Claudia, I am a full-blooded adult. With all the right appendages. So if my considerables continue to be squandered.
2 crime scenes, 7 deaths. Close proximity. Cause of deaths remains under investigation.
All right, so I am sympathetic to Lestat now.
I'm sitting on the same box.
We're headed north. Crash cleaned us out. And don't offer, because I'm not asking. Levy found some work near Boston. We feel blessed for the work.
You look good.
Don't need that either, Louis. Whoever you are that took my Louis.
It's me, Grace.
I sat across the dinner table from him my whole life. The pews in St. Augustine's on Sunday. Hid my 4th grade report card on purpose. Because his was so bad, he didn't want our parents to find out. You're not my Louis. You can't be. I prayed myself old, thinking what to do about you. God never taught me.
That was his.
This is how it has to be. For me. For my family.
But today at the cemetery, I finally understood something so obvious, which I pondered for a decade. Why they made me. To be Louis' sister.
I'm really curious. Well, no, I'm not. Like, the hoarding is a manifestation of, like, depression. When you lose something and meaningless things, he's so jealous immediately.
A quick stop to pick up Louis.
This fight should have happened like 30 years ago.
Control my temper. I never once saw. I chose you.
Where they going?
I have waited, Louis. I have patiently waited in vain. for you to love me as I love you. Just say it. Say at the start, I am never going to love you. It would help me a great deal.
I know people like this.
To hear that from your lips. Your quivering, hateful lips.
Call me.
Anything for you.
Well, that was Interview with a Vampire episode 5, and yeah, this was a lot. I will need like a little time to process because the ending was quite crazy. Lestat is like, I get it. I get that they had this period once Claudia left, which Lestat causes his own problems and then gets so furious at the consequences of the actions that he takes when they don't. I don't know what made him think that Claudia leaving would make him and Louis' relationship better. It didn't have a strong foundation to begin with, so I don't know what led him to believe that. Louis went into a depression, started hoarding newspapers because that's what he felt like was a connection to Claudia. She had cut him off mentally, telepathically, mentally, whatever. And so he is no longer caring for himself. He's no longer caring for their home, their beautiful home. And he's just hoarding these newspapers because that is his connection to her. He lost her, holding on to the newspapers as a form of some type of attachment. That's just manifestation of symptoms of depression and shit. So it was a lot of mental health things that were paralleled and symbolic in this episode. It's terrible that even when somebody becomes a vampire, they will still be willing to rape you. Like, how terrible. You already killed to stay alive or to stay whatever. Now you just gonna start raping folks? Like, what was your point? Like, oh, I found a girl vampire, let me rape her. Or what made you feel entitled to think that just because she was being nice to you and you guys were having a decent conversation, that now you are entitled to have sex with her, that she should automatically want, like, men are trash. Like, I'm sorry. Let's just do this. That man was trash. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, episode 5 was a lot, and it definitely pushes the story forward. Obviously, Louis recovers, but I wonder if Lestat leaves or if Claudia and Louis leave, which I think that's what's going to happen in episode 6, because there are a lot more diaries. And so I think they go away together, at least for some time. Obviously, she ain't around now. Don't know why. Lestat is not around. Don't know why. So we'll see. There's a lot. Let me know how you felt about this episode in the comments. And I will see you guys later. I need a break. I gotta eat. I need to process. That was a lot. So I think I might try to record one more episode today. So, 3 episodes in the same t-shirt. Okay, just so you know. And I will see you guys for the next episode.